Imagine coming home, opening your closet, and finding 8 years of marriage reduced to a few empty hangers and a collection of dust. One moment your spouse is there, and the next, he is simply gone. That was Isabella's reality. On their 8th wedding anniversary, she spent her afternoon preparing Wagyu short ribs and arranging an ivory tablecloth for a celebration Tyler never intended to attend. Instead of a husband, she got a cold email at 10:30 p.m. claiming a client emergency kept him at the office. But there was no emergency. Tyler had resigned from his job 3 days earlier. He packed a suitcase, left unsigned divorce papers on the dining table, and vanished to New Mexico without a single conversation. When a partner attempts to delete nearly a decade of history without a word, it creates a psychological vacuum. Isabella was left in a silent house, forced to process the total collapse of her identity as a wife, while Tyler was already busy drafting a new one. Tyler's new life surfaced just a few months later through a gloating phone call. He had married Marissa, the heiress to the Whitmore real estate empire, moved into a custom home in the Southern Hills, and suddenly held the title of executive vice president. He was specific about his success. He boasted that his new wife was flawless, younger, and pregnant with their very first child. He used Marissa's social status and physical beauty as a tool to frame Isabella as a failure, a relic of a life he had successfully outgrown. This split between the dark apartment in Denver and the glowing estate in Santa Fe raises a specific question. Can a person actually hit reset on their existence, shedding their past to construct a flawless life from scratch? Tyler's promotion to the executive level came through his father-in-law, not a record of professional growth. He traded his history for an aesthetic funded by the Whitmore family, using their wealth to paper over the version of himself he left behind. The facade began to slip when Isabella recognized the stunning Marissa Whitmore. She was actually Marissa Ellis, a former high school classmate who had been deeply insecure and frequently mocked for her appearance. Marissa had used her family's money to wipe away her past. Through multiple rounds of plastic surgery, she altered her jaw, nose, and eyes, creating a new face that shared no resemblance to the girl Isabella remembered. In myology, observable traits are defined as a phenotype, everything you can see. Modern medicine allows us to edit this phenotype. With wealth, someone can surgically alter their appearance to manipulate how they are perceived. But these changes are only skin deep. While the phenotype can be molded to look like a different person, the underlying biological code remains completely unaffected. The limit of that illusion was reached in a hospital room. Tyler called Isabella in a panic after Marissa gave birth. He was terrified because the baby looked nothing like either of them. Tyler had a secret. He had also spent his adulthood hiding his former self. Isabella found college photos of a boy with severe acne and a crooked smile, a version of Tyler he had purged from every frame in their home. Inside that exterior lies the genotype, an unalterable blueprint surgery cannot reach. Biology bypassed their expensive edits. The baby directly inherited the hidden original genotypes of her parents, reverting to the features they tried to erase. DNA acts as a biological record that nature refuses to shred. You can spend a fortune on the exterior, but your genetic memory is permanent. The collapse of their perfect life was rapid. Tyler didn't change his character when he changed his zip code. He was soon caught cheating again, this time with a staff member at his wife's company. The biological truth shattered Marissa's psyche. She reportedly refused to hold her own child, unable to look at a face that reminded her so clearly of the original features she had spent years trying to forget. Their daughter is now facing the consequences of their deception. At preschool, she is already being teased because her natural appearance doesn't match her mother's surgically perfected face. A marriage built on two people trying to outrun their own shadows lacks the stability to survive a crisis. Tyler is facing a second divorce because he never fixed his character, and Marissa is losing the family she tried to buy because she cannot accept a child who looks like her true self. Isabella's path was the opposite. Instead of running from her past, she focused on cultivating a life of balance. She moved to Boulder, reconnected with old friends, and built a sense of autonomy that didn't depend on anyone else's approval. She didn't seek to edit who she was. She accepted the reality of her marriage's end and rebuilt her life through quiet internal work rather than external transformations. Lasting resilience isn't found in a surgeon's office or a new tax bracket. It's found in the brave, honest acceptance of your own history, a truth that no amount of cosmetic surgery can ever replace.